we had KOLOHE David, who's firing up his chapter 2, which was, I think, a highlight for me, seeing him come through. He was ripping in his heat, so we'll actually see him probably surf while we're in here.
Yeah, I think we've decided he's our boy.
Yeah.
We're getting behind KOLOHE David. He's not got any sponsors at the moment, but the other guys are definitely throwing all of our support behind him.
We do have stickers, KOLOHE, if you'd like. We'd like to put you on our team.
This is KOLOHE David on a beautiful back roll barrel. Slots in, comes out.
Well, thanks to the other guys for giving me that positive energy up in the booth. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for getting
happy with the heat?
I'm very happy with the heat. I'm no stoked I keep going. Thank my sponsors, the other guys in KOLOHE, Stacy and Huckleberry. Thank you.
Good luck tomorrow.
Congrats, man.
We've got California's own Jake Kelly alongside us. How are you, mate?
Good. How you guys doing?
Mate, you're in one piece.
All his limbs are here. He's
made it through it.
Yeah.
Luckily.
What for anyone who's just tuned in at home and didn't watch the action yesterday, you want to give us a quick recap of your heat because it was fairly spectacular.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, spectacular would be probably the wrong word for it for me, but yeah, I was trying to get a couple waves fast, and then I had Bruce in my heat and stuff. I was kind of like fanning out a little bit with Bruce irons, and then got
you.
Maybe talk us through a couple of these.
Yeah, I thought that was a perfect double up, and I was paddling into it, and I got hung up at the top, and I was only on like a 6.3, and I couldn't get underneath it really, and it boiled, and then I was like too late to pull out.
So did you make it through? What happened right then?
I made it through the bottom, and then I got another wave on the head, but my board was broken, so I had to swim in and grab another one. My friend Cam was like running down the beach, so, and then I made it out pretty fast, but there's only like 5 minutes left, and I had another one that I pretty much did the same thing at the end of the heat.
I thought it was a replay, to be honest.
Yeah.
And but you made a couple, and I think that's supposed to happen when you're trying to figure pipe out. I think that's a confidence builder.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, you pretty much go through it every day out here when it's not a contest, so pretty classic just to do the same thing in a contest and you're doing a free serve.
What does it feel like to hit the bottom out there? I mean, I know it's got holes and pockets and crags. It's not flat whatsoever.
I mean, it pretty much feels like you're hitting concrete, but there's like jagged pieces of it. And sometimes, I don't know, you'll hit the bottom and like your feet will be way lower than the reef hitting your side, and you're kind of tripping because
it's a hole.
Yeah, it's a hole. You're literally falling into a hole sometimes, but luckily nothing really bad happened in that heat. Looks like there's some insane waves today, though.
What's the plan for 2018?
Well, 2018 started. I'm just hanging here, surfing as much as I can. Kind of like how John went to Snapper and kind of was maybe working on the things he needed to work on. I'm just here trying to get better and bigger waves, and also just having the kind of the opportunity to work with Biolis on my bigger boards, because usually when I go to places that are bigger, I just like take like 2 6.3s and okay, those are the ones, and I pick one for one or the other for the event. But here I got like 4 or 5 6.3s and 4 or 5 6.1s, so I get to try all these.
You can get a favorite bigger board.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's one thing that like John has done really good the last couple of years, where it's like he has like a magic 6.2 because he's been riding 6.2s his whole life.
You've had a couple of finals. What's it going to take for you to convince the judges to give you the nod in one? Is this a year?
Well, actually the one with Wilco was close, but all the other two I got smoked, so it's not the judges' fault. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just get you know, I always just like blame it on like, oh, today's not my day. You know, there's so many events you just kind of go, okay, I'll just, you know, try my best the next one. But definitely want to win one. You know, to win a world title, you got to win events. So yeah, I'm just here hanging out, you know, working hard, but it's not working. I just got to surf a bunch and training too, so it's a ball. And then, yeah, try to finish world #1. You know, that's the goal for sure.
And finish The Bachelor. What's the?
Oh, did you see my story?
Yeah. What's the deal with The
Dude,
Bachelor?
I am locked in on The Bachelor. It's insane.
Is there a new one? I can tell you who wins. Isn't it over?
No, it's not over. No,
Okay.
every Monday, man. It's intense.
I've been locked
I got
in
the Super Bowl on Sunday and then Bachelor on Monday.
Big couple days here on the North Shore.
You're one of those guys, if you hang out around CTs, you just surf all day long. I thought it was really cool.
What else is there to do?
You hang in the competitors area, talk about your fantasy teams. And
conserve your energy. Conserve your energy. Yeah, get out there.
Well, there was no conserving energy, Margaret River, when you won that event. There was a half-an-hour gap between the semis and the final, and you just stayed out and surfed.
Yeah, wanted to make sure the board was feeling good, and you know, it was margies with no one out. It's probably not too hard to get, but
he's like, wait, no one wants to surf out here.
Margaret River, no one out. I'm out there. Like, yeah, right.
I usually would like a crowd there. It's like Sharkies. And
yeah, exactly.
You're almost an honorary Gold Coast resident. I mean, Lachlan McKinnon, Peanut is your filmer.
Yeah.
You guys travel together. You're here with Brent Dorrington.
Yeah, staying with Breno. Yeah, I went over there, you know, a few times before I even got on the CT, and I instantly loved it. Just the waves are super fun everywhere, and it's really warm.
Are you in the D-Bar board riders?
I did the D-Bar board riders, yeah. It was insane. Got chaired up.
Wow.
Beer bong when I got chaired up.
That's a heavy hitting ring-in.
Yeah.
I know. Those aren't easy things to crack into.
Yeah, I think everyone was pretty bummed. They're like, what? It was like Alon Ryu was on the team too. They're like, what are you guys just pulling guys out of nowhere, throwing them on your team?
Monstrous forecast for tomorrow. Are you nervous, excited, looking for injuries?
No, yeah, pretty nervous. I got an ingrown toenail, so I might go pull out. I don't know. A lot of guys are saying it's super west, and I heard even Kauai might block the swell a little bit. And I was talking. John was just out there over at Off the Wall, and he was saying that he thinks it. You know, if it's not overloading, it could be really good because just kind of handles when it's more west. None of those real. Like one swing in from the channel. But I'm just bummed I'm missing these backdoor days. I just would live for this, you know? And
this is
Pipe's a whole nother story. I feel a lot more comfortable at backdoor. So going backside, it's such a boil of a wave. Yeah, you just like, you have to be so far under it, and it's feel the way the energy comes in, it's way more ominous when you're on a pipe wave compared to a backdoor wave.
So we got one of your boys, Danny Fuller, in the water right now. There's just been an incredible generation from Kauai, obviously Andy and Bruce, guys like Dustin Barker, yourself, Steph Cohen. Like, where's this push come from? Do you guys all just travel together, G each other on, feed off each other's energy?
Yeah, for sure. And I think the fact that we try to, you know, keep it underground, and everyone kind of knows that, you know, you can't film on Kauai, and you're not going to move to Kauai and, you know, try and blow it up and be a pro surfer. You know, you have to travel, and so, you know, we all push each other at home, and there's no cameras on, and it's just all for our friends, you know. So the only person who sees your surfing is your friends at home, and
it turns out they're a pretty good peer group too.
Yeah,
it turns out. Feedback from.
Yeah, they all charred.
And by contrast, Maui, there's no shortage of cameras over there, but those guys have this crazy generation at the moment with, you know, Matt Miola, Albie Layer, Dusty Payne, Kai Lenny, just everyone doing everything under the sun coming out of Maui. Have they kind of stolen Kauai's spotlight a little bit? And are you guys happy with that?
No, I reckon they have. I just think that there was, you know, when I was in my early days in amateurs, Dusty and Marzo and Barger and Granger and all those guys were like, they were the guys, you know. It was kind of obvious, and I don't know how they got so good. Every time I've been to Maui, it's been like super windy. The waves they surf, I'm just like, oh, this is like so hard to surf. And yeah, they've done really well, and definitely that wind helps for their air game. They're all just spinning everywhere.
Turned into like an air mecca.
Is there, now that you're sort of more set on trying to qualify, do you have like an angel on your shoulder and a devil in the other ear going, like saying go big, and the other one going don't break your leg? Like, how do you sort of find the balance between free surfing so explosively and then keeping yourself fit for competition?
It's kind of hard. That's a hard question because I don't like to hold back, and so.
And that can get you more hurt sometimes anyway, right?
Yeah. Well, I think holding back, can get you more hurt if you're tentative of trying to land, or you just, I'm going to land this, and sometimes you don't land, but it's better off being half-half and then just, landing in that weird spot and just see you later, ankle or knee, But yeah, I've had a few injuries over the years, and from back to ankles to and knees and stuff. But yeah, the ankle took me out for a little while. Did it in WA and then was out until about August, and then redid it surfing 2-foot Tugan.
And what's it like being kind of up towards the pointy end of Quicksilver's team? I think, at the Quickie Pro at Snapper every year, they're telling kids to come up, and the first kid who runs up with a Mikey Wright haircut wins a T-shirt or whatever. Do you see kids with mullets everywhere? Are you like a Peter Pan rock star to them?
No. I've been actually, in saying that, I've been seeing a lot of kids. I have a lot of kids actually send us photos on Insta and saying like, how's my mullet, or like, or tagging us in their photos that they put up and stuff. So I think it's pretty funny, especially like the little groms when you see them out surfing and stuff, and they're ripping and they have a mullet. It's kind of like, it's sick.
You haven't come up against Owen at Snapper yet?
No, not yet. The only hit I've ever surfed against him was in one of the Boost Mobile air shows, and he burnt me.
In all that time, wow.
There's like no interference calls either in those, so you can just burn away.
Yeah.
Who's your crew? We just had KOLOHE on, and he was telling us about his dozen boys that he took away on a snow trip. Who's kind of your half-dozen mates that you travel with and surf with the most?
When I'm at home, it's just, there's a few families like the Watsons, the Morrisons, and they're all like, when we're home, we're just fishing, surfing, and having fun. But when I go away, I normally just travel with my best mate Wade, and
he's your filmer, Wade Carroll?
Yeah, we've been best mates since we were pretty young. So he started when I moved back down south after living at Lennox for a while. He was filming, so we just worked perfectly. We started traveling, making edits, and
it's good to have a good surfer and a good filmer together.
I've had this for like four and a bit years now, so I've had it for a little while. But Wado last year, I think it was last year, cut in a big fringe, and it was pretty funny. Walking around, people thinking we were rock stars and shit.
Yeah. Does he ever pretend to be you?
Nah, no way.
It's good to have a filmer and a good surfer together that are best friends. Like, I don't know, usually lends to really good edits and parts, and probably helps you to just relax the surf.
Yeah, well, I can be myself, and I don't have to, around cameras I kind of get, I start to stutter, and I start, kind of freak out.
You're nailing it.
Kind of freak out a little bit, but it's kind of pretty sick having your best mate filming. It's kind of, you can be you and not worry if you don't land shit.
And they can heckle you and kind of know how to get the best out of you, but you're still
give a shit
traveling the world together, and like it's all good.
Yeah.
So 17 years in the Volcom house on the North Shore, you've seen some sights.
Yeah, it used to be a lot more wild than it is now.
Why is that? Is surfing toning down, or is it moved on to other places, or will there be a party to celebrate this?
There's still parties.
Well, you guys are all athletes now, right?
Yeah, I'm not an athlete.
When you fill out the thing, when you fly over it, do you put
athlete?
No, I just put surfer.
Surfer.
Do you actually put surfer? Like pro surfer or just surfer?
Just surfer.
And then they leave that to them to define.
Yeah, I think everywhere's pretty mellow except for America, but I have actually a really good visa that they don't ask questions. They just kind of like, welcome back, Mr. COLEBORN. They're just like...
Great American accent.
Yeah, it's good.
If you take this thing out, return into the water, can we have a Volcom Classic party, and can we be invited?
For sure. Like
a real one?
Yeah. Like we had a really good one last month actually for Yago's qualification.
Okay, that's good.
That was the best party I've seen in a long time.
Hold that. You winning? Mental. Do you got a shot? Are we going to see you winning? You like the conditions? Yeah.
It's like all I ever want to do, just looking at it every time is just paddle out and get a backdoor one, just to get a backdoor.
Is that something you don't look at on it?
I mean, tomorrow will probably be big and left and west, and I'll just end up going left the whole time, so that won't get to happen. But we'll have to wait till tomorrow.
What do you think it'll look like tomorrow? Give us a little.
I think
teaser of your heat.
everyone's saying a lot bigger.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Hopefully we have a party.
Yeah.
For your,
let's just plan the party.
Winning
either
this
way.
event.
Yeah.
Either way.
Then hopefully forget about Yago's qualification party. How about we have Spawn's qualification party at the end of the year?
Yeah,
look at the waves out there.
All right, Mitch Colborn, thanks for coming on The Other Guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mitch.